This is Dan Dicks here reporting for Press for Truth, and as you can tell by the title of this video, guys, the attacks are continuing on me here at Press for Truth as the PFT Twitter account has just been suspended. So today we're going to talk about the major tech conglomerates' heavy censorship campaign right now, but more importantly, in this video, I have identified individual key actors, key players here, social justice warriors, who are working hand in hand with the major tech companies to attempt to memory hole Press for Truth from the internet. So the gloves are off today, my friends. Let's get right into it. This is the email that I just received. Hello, your account, Press for Truth, has been suspended for violating the Twitter rules. Specifically, for violating our rules against platform manipulation and spam? What the heck do they mean by platform manipulation and spam? Well, let's go have a look. Platform manipulation and spam policy. You may not use Twitter's services in a manner intended to artificially amplify or suppress information or engage in behavior that manipulates or disrupts people's experience on Twitter. Really? That's how it is for me, but is that not how it is for you? I mean, look at this. Just out from Breitbart. Election meddling, Twitter locks account of Trump campaign National Press Secretary Hogan Gidley. Says here just 2 hours before the presidential debate, 13 days before an election, and on the same day that Jack Dorsey received a subpoena from the Senate Judiciary Committee to answer for his platform's interference in the 2020 election, Twitter locked the account of the Trump campaign's National Press Secretary Hogan Gidley. So, how is that not, what do they call it, suppressing information? I believe that's exactly what Twitter is engaging in, and they are now doing it to me as well, guys. Now, this is my Twitter account, my personal Twitter here. I've got 24,500 followers here. I had the same amount on my Press for Truth page, and now if you go to Press for Truth, boom, there it is, PFT account suspended. Now, this isn't the first time that things like this has happened to me here at Press for Truth. You may recall this. Twitter suspends Dan Dicks for saying a man is not a woman and referring to Jessica Yaniv as a him. We saw this article come out from the Toronto Sun. Let me just try to pause this video. That's getting kind of distracting. There. It says citizen journalist banned from Twitter after groin waxer tweet. Citizen journalist and conspiracy theorist Dan Dicks had his account belatedly suspended by Twitter on Monday after misgendering groin waxing human rights complainant Jessica Yaniv. On Friday, Dicks attended Yaniv's hearing at the BC Human Rights Commission, where the transgender woman is suing two estheticians for $7,500 each and a salon for $25,000 for refusing to give her a Brazilian wax. Yaniv claims along with nearly a dozen other estheticians she's suing, that they refused because she's transgender. It goes on here to say, Jessica is currently requesting the security guards walk him out of the building, and they said they can't do that, read one of Dan Dicks' flagged tweets, and here we see where things get interesting. Ha ha ha, thank you, next, tweeted Yaniv Monday of the news of Dicks' suspension, proudly showing her report that successfully got Dicks suspended. So this is where things get interesting. Yes, Twitter is the one who suspended me, but it's not like they were the ones who initiated it. No, it was the SJW Jessica Yaniv who contacted Twitter and said, "This man is scaring me. Look at him, what he's saying. He's calling me a man when I'm actually a woman." And I guess Twitter looked at it and said, okay, we'll kowtow to the SJW and suspend this guy. Well, this is what's happening now on a huge scale, and I've identified some of the key actors who are engaging in this cancel culture. Take a look at this, guys. You may recall just recently I put this out, Press for Truth under coordinated attack as MailChimp terminates account. And we have this guy chime in. T-Bone says, actually, it's me that is attacking him. I'm finding dangerous lies and disinformation he pushes. I then pointed out to the various platforms he is on. They then determined that Dan is a liar and a peddler of disinformation and deplatform him. It's fun fighting disinformation. Really, T-Bone. We also have This coming from Drew at No Life Neat. It says, conspiracy theorist and promoter of Vancouver anti-lockdown protest Dan Dicks got his MailChimp account suspended. And this person chimes in. Nearly all of the online stuff that the right and anti-maskers, often the same people, use to fundraise and organize is stuff that has a process for reporting terms of service violations, and even if it doesn't, emailing them about it sometimes works. Guys, they're openly admitting here to mass flagging me, contacting these companies with who knows what kind of information, probably wild accusations of, me being a white supremacist or some nonsense like that, just like that mob mentality that kicked in when I was viciously surrounded and attacked. None of them know who I am or could explain where this, accusation comes from. It was just a mob mentality attack. And here we're seeing these people are on the attack. And guys, it's not just individuals. There's entire groups that are out to get me. Look at this website called Fash Watch. And by the way, you notice the picture they have of burning cop cars. Do you guys not realize I have a picture of a burning cop car here in the background of all my videos on the cover of my film Into the Fire, which exposes government corruption and police brutality in Canada. But no, they're not interested with my real body of work. They're just interested in attempting to silence me because perhaps I said something one time that maybe offended them. So get a load of this, guys. Who to look out for? Uh-oh. Big bad Dan Dicks and Associates. Let's see what they have to say about me. We click on this. Dan Dicks is a Canadian nationalist and conspiracy theorist. Wow, they really don't do their research. I don't know where they get this nationalist idea from. I do not care whatsoever about Canada in that sense. I'm not a patriot. I had nothing to do with being born on this particular soil. So I'm not a nationalist. If they knew anything about me, they'd know I'm more of an anarchist, more specifically a voluntarist, quite opposite of a nationalist. Conspiracy theorist, whatever. You know what? I'll start to rep that one proudly because we know that's just a term that's been invented by the CIA back in the day to try to discredit people like me and to put it into the minds of these idiots that I'm somehow dangerous. Goes on to say here about Dan Dicks, he runs the wannabe InfoWars of Canada, Press for Truth, where he routinely streams himself protesting in favor of deadly infectious viruses and against whatever folks on the left are in favor of. Oh my God, I can't believe this write-up. It's laughable, obviously. His tactics are to show up to rallies and rile people up, record their reactions, and cut videos in a way that make him appear as an innocent victim while vilifying left-leaning people. No, actually, I live stream events. Nothing is edited out of context. In fact, that entire BLM rally where I was surrounded and attacked by that mob, I did an over 3-hour live stream that led up to that event that shows that I was not the instigator whatsoever. I was going around peacefully documenting the event, asking questions, and I was attacked. They show my social media links, and look, they have sightings. Oh my God, we got pictures of this guy, where he's been seen and his known associates. Here I am on their nofascist.com, a sighting they had of me, this dangerous fascist that all these guys are now on the lookout for. Again, this is the mob mentality, and now they're taking it not just to the streets, guys, they're taking it online. There's this group, AntiHateCA. They're getting very, very organized, my friends. Help us put an end to hate, it says. Exposing and stopping hate. The Canadian Anti-Network monitors, exposes, and counters hate groups. Well, as my friend Lee Stewart, who has also just been suspended by Twitter, pointed out recently, Canada Anti-Hate Network recently posted this. Good news! We're getting a $270,000 grant through the Anti-Racist Action Program. This will build us up further so we can better carry out the public service of monitoring, reporting on, and countering hate groups. What's the Anti-Racist Action Program? It's literally a Canadian government program which just granted $270,000 to this group of SJWs who work together with people like this to mass flag people like me. And that's what we're dealing with now, guys. It's absolutely unbelievable. Now, I've actually tried to contact this anti-hate group once. They put out a tweet saying, if anybody went to the George Floyd protest and has anything of interest to report on, please let us know. And so I responded to that and I said, sure. I was mobbed and attacked by a group of angry leftists who don't even know who I am or anything about me. Their collective mob mentality kicked in because their dear leader said I'm a bad man, so they jumped into attack mode like a pack of hyenas. Will you run that story? And that subsequently ended up getting me blocked from AntiHateNetwork.ca at AntiHateCA on Twitter. So, as I've shown, there is a clear, coordinated effort, not just by Silicon Valley and the major tech conglomerates who are working together to attempt to silence not just conservative voices. It's not about left and right. It's about those who will go against the status quo. And it's not just the major tech conglomerates either now. We have butthurt SJWs who don't understand whatsoever what I am about or am attempting to achieve, who are mass flagging me and openly admitting to that fact and attempting to have me shut down and are being successful in a few areas, guys. So as I said, the gloves are off. It's all out war now. Press for Truth's account is currently suspended. I had around 25,000 followers there. That's significant, you know, when I've been terminated from YouTube. And the only way for me to tell people about my new videos is to use my social media platforms that I've been building up an audience over the last decade or so. Well, they're now starting to take that away from me too. Taking away the MailChimp audience for me to be able to contact my subscribers, taking away the Twitter accounts to be able to contact you guys individually. Guys, I'm clearly over the target, and I'm clearly under attack from multiple angles here, including the butthurt SJWs who don't like the information that I bring to the table. Guys, if you like the information that I bring to the table, it's really, really important now more than ever that you support the efforts of guys like me, people like Lee Stewart, people like Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media, people who are now being censored, silenced, and attacked. Not only physically in the streets, not only by the major tech conglomerates, but also by butthurt SJWs who think they're somehow being righteous by engaging in cancel culture. Guys, again, if you appreciate my efforts, please share this video. Let people know the attacks are coming in full steam ahead. And now the gloves are off, so I'm really going to need your help moving forward, guys. A great way to do that, obviously, is to subscribe at BitChute, Minds, Odyssey, and Float. All the links are located in the description below, guys, but we're also going to need your financial help moving forward. That's the next wave of the attacks that I think is coming, that I already know they're working on. So if you want to help me out in that area, guys, you can contribute a one-time donation via PayPal. By clicking here, you can contribute Bitcoin by clicking on this. You can join my Patreon by clicking on that Patreon banner. I'm also on Subscribestar, which is a lot safer than Patreon, as Patreon is being canceling people like me as well. You can also send e-transfers to dan@pressfortruth.ca. And if you are old-fashioned like we are, you prefer to keep it old school, we also accept cash, checks, equipment, and words of encouragement. You can send those things here to Dan Dicks, P.O. Box 1521, Squamish BC V8B 0B1. Guys, as you've seen in this video, and over the last couple of months with what's going on with me here at PFT, obviously there's a coordinated effort to try to memory hole me from the internet. I think that means I'm over the target. If you appreciate my efforts to continue to bring you this information, guys, we're going to need your support financially, and also by subscribing to me on all the various platforms that I'm on. Links are located in the description, guys. This is a war. It's an information war, and I'm being hit pretty hard here, but I'm not down and out. I'm certainly going to continue to engage, and as I said, the gloves are now off. So stay tuned, guys. It's only going to continue, and I'm not about to slow down anytime soon. So if you appreciate my efforts, again, subscribe to the channel, click the thumbs up button, share this video, and stay tuned, guys. We're going to have more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dicks reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.